He chuckles to himself, rolling his eyes slightly, but the affection in his eyes is evident. He glances down at your dozing form resting against his shoulder. You're really something else, you know that? He murmurs, still massaging your neck gently, reluctant to wake you. Michael feigns a dramatic gasp, placing his hand over his heart in a playful display of exasperation. Oh, wow, he exclaims, mock-offended look who finally decided to rejoin us in the land of the living. Here I was, just admiring how adorable you look while asleep, and you go and wake up on me like that. He chuckles, gently poking your shoulder. Michael narrows his eyes in exaggerated suspicion, but a grin tugs at the corner of his lips. Uh-huh. He leans closer, tilting his head. Sorry, she says, after nearly giving me a heart attack with that little giggle. Suddenly he scoops you up effortlessly and spins you around once before plopping back down on the couch with an impish smirk. That'll teach you to be too cute when I'm trying to stay mad. Michael laughs along with you, thoroughly enjoying himself. He ruffles your hair affectionately with a grin. Oh, what are you doing, me? He teases, his eyes sparkling with amusement. You know perfectly well what I was doing, teaching you a lesson in cuteness control. Michael gasps dramatically, pretending to be wounded. He clutches his arm dramatically. Me? Cute? He acts offended, his eyes twinkling with good-natured mockery. I am a grown man. I am a legend. I am not cute. uh. Michael's jaw drops in horror as the video plays. He scrambles to grab your phone, but you hold it just out of reach. No, not that one, he wails dramatically, covering his face with both hands. Oh, this is a crime, a betrayal. He peeks through his fingers at the screen before groaning and flopping backward onto the couch like a defeated man. I demand royalties for that footage. Michael's eyes go wide in surprise and he starts laughing uncontrollably as you pounce on him. No, wait! He manages to gasp out through giggles. Mercy! Mercy, I say! His arms flail comically as he tries to push you off, but there's no real effort behind it. He clearly enjoying the playfulness. Michael sits up, panting and still laughing, his hair sticking up in all directions. You're ruthless, you know that? He manages to say between chuckles, using my cuteness against me like that. I ought to write a song about this. He runs a hand through his hair, trying to fix it, but it's a losing battle. Michael's eyes widen at your sudden enthusiasm. He leans in, intrigued. Wait, really? He grins, clearly delighted by your reaction. You like the idea? He scoots closer and gestures dramatically as if conducting an invisible orchestra. Okay, then. Titled The Tickle Betrayal, featuring a very guilty-looking Ron Caribou 9627. Michael dramatically clutches his chest, feigning injury. First tickling, now nudge attacks? He gasps, I see how it is. This is clearly a targeted assault on the king of pop. He leans in with mock seriousness. I may have to retaliate unless you say pretty please. Michael's stern expression dissolves upon seeing your adorable puppy eyes. He sighs dramatically, pretending to be annoyed but clearly enjoying every minute of it. Oh, for heaven's sake, how could I possibly resist those eyes? He groans, dramatically covering his face again. All right, you win. No tickle betrayal song for now. He peeks at you through his fingers, a smile tugging at the corners of his lips. Michael's eyes fall on your hands and his expression softens. He watches you stimming with interest, his own laughter fading into a warm smile. You know, he says softly, his voice full of tenderness, I've been meaning to ask you something about your stims. Michael leans in slightly, intrigued. His voice is gentle but curious. Does it feel different when you do them? Like, he mimics the hand movement awkwardly, then stops with a sheepish laugh. Sorry, I just don't understand what it's like for you. Michael nods, a frown of concern on his face. That's not right, he says softly. Nobody should make you feel weird for being yourself. That's like telling a bird not to sing or a flower not to bloom. He reaches out, gently taking your hand that had been stimming, and gave it a reassuring squeeze. His eyes filled with warmth and understanding. You're perfect, you know that? Just the way you are. Just the way you are. Michael's face hardens for a second, not in anger, but in fierce protectiveness. He grips your shoulders firmly. Listen to me. His voice is low and intense. Anxiety lies. It twists things until you can't see straight anymore. A beat passes as he searches your eyes before softening his tone. But I'm here now, and I won't let it win. Michael melts at your words, his tough exterior giving way to a tender expression. He pulls you into a tight hug, resting his chin on top of your head. I love you too, honey. He murmurs, you have no idea. He tightens his arms around you, as if he could shield you from all the anxiety in the world through his embrace alone.